Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm new here. I've never made any videos like this before. I really enjoy cleaning and reorganizing and redecorating. So it was suggested that maybe I should start doing some YouTube videos, so I thought I'd just give it a try. When I start cleaning, I like to start in my kitchen because it's at the back of my house and I like to start from the back and work my way forward. So here I'm just doing my normal day-to-day stuff, which is just unloading the dishwasher, washing dishes, stuff like that. So I recently decided to give Grove a try, and I got my first order and I got all those awesome Mrs. Meyer's set products free. And so here I'm just kind of showing a little bit of what I got in my first box. So far, I am super impressed with everything. I love the way it smells. I'm gonna use the Mrs. Meyer's Lemon Verbena scent to clean my stove. If anybody has a blacktop microwave like I do, please give me some tips on keeping the little like fuzz and stuff off the top of the microwave. No matter how many times I wipe that down a day, there is always like little fuzz and dust particles on it, and it drives me nuts. So if you guys have any tips or tricks, I would love to hear them. So in my Grove box, I got the Bubble Up dish and the scrub brush as a free gift. And I was super excited because I had seen a lot of YouTubers who do cleaning videos like this use it. So I was really excited to use it, but I struggled a little bit in the beginning because I'd never used a scrub brush like that before, but I really loved it with cleaning my sink. It really helped get all that gunky stuff off the bottom. So today I'm going to be moving this antique seller's cabinet that my grandma gave to me. I'm going to be moving it into my dining room because I've been watching videos of a YouTuber whose channel is called Till Vacuum Do Us Part, and she has this thing where she talks about the itch to switch. I have felt that itch my whole life, and I didn't know that that was a thing. So I was watching her videos this week and I just kept getting an itch to switch something. And so I decided that I was going to take this seller's cabinet out of my kitchen, put it into my dining room, and take a antique cabinet that I had my TV on and put it into my kitchen. So here I'm just cleaning out all of my baking supplies that I've been keeping there, moving the trash can, and just getting that space ready for that seller's cabinet to come out. This is all the things that were in the cabinet. So my nice clean kitchen is now filled to the brim because this thing is gonna move. My dining room is a disaster. I have a 2-year-old daughter, and she loves to paint and color and do anything art related. And I love that she does that because it gives me the free hands and the free time to get stuff that I like to get done on Saturday mornings. So this morning she was painting away and eating some cereal. I think she had gone through like 10 pages of printer paper at this point, and she made a lot more after that too. That's my husband, Sean. He gets roped into doing all sorts of these things with me around the house. He's always very reluctant, but I think he knows how much it makes me happy, and he does it anyways just to help out. We actually debated back and forth for a while on where to put this because it was so much bigger than the sofa table we had there previously. So we're standing there pondering for a while. Now I'm just using some Mr. Clean and hot water to kind of scrub down the walls. Whoever lived there before us had a cabinet or something drilled to the wall. So you can see the discoloration there on my wall. I've tried everything to get it off and, make it a little less noticeable. Nothing works. So I've just kind of given up at this point. But I'm just scrubbing the floor and getting it nice and clean because that seller's cabinet has been there for 2 years. So the goal here was to almost make another counter space available over there because I don't have very much actual counter space. So that's where I originally got the idea to switch that white cabinet there. Sean was sad. He liked the TV being on that cabinet, but we decided to put it back on the cedar chest, which we had had it on before. As you can see, I'm kind of standing in the background, just not really sure what to do with myself. And that's because when it comes to the electronic department, I have no idea what I'm doing. And all the times that I've tried to do it without Sean around, I always either forget to plug something in or mess something up. So I just leave it to him. And he actually had to leave for a little bit this morning. So I made him help me all with all the heavy lifting. And then he left and I decided that I could handle putting everything back into its new home. If you guys notice, the camera is kind of like slowly turning to the right. I had to switch from filming on my phone to filming with a GoPro, and luckily Sean taught me how to do all of this, but the GoPro just decided to keep turning to the right as I was filming. So if you notice that, I apologize. It is my first video. I'll kind of work out the kinks and figure out what works best for me. Those are dragons that were given to my husband by his grandma. They're blown from like real crystal. So I'm sitting there thinking how I want to move them, where I want to put them to where they will not break. And you can kind of see the stress and anxiety on my face as I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to move these things without breaking them. Now I'm just moving all of the items that were in that white cabinet into the seller's cabinet. Prue has ball pit balls, and we have a vaporizer and art supplies, all things that a 2-year-old could need. So I kind of had to be creative on how to fit all of that stuff into the seller's cabinet, and it actually worked out very well. This part is so funny. I left it in here solely because I wanted you guys to see my struggle. I was trying to hang that picture, realized that I didn't have a nail, then stole a nail from a different spot in the wall, and still could not get that picture to hang. I still don't know why I couldn't, because it hung later, so I gave up eventually and moved on. I'm also this weekend in the midst of moving all this furniture. I've decided to take out the teal out of my living room. I've had it for the whole 2 years that we've lived in this house, and I love it, but it's getting kind of dated, and I was ready for something fresh. So I decided that it had to go. Sean is kind of in and out. He also decided to go take our internet modem back to have it fixed or to get a new one. I'm not sure which one he ended up doing. But he knows that on days like this, where I just have this deep need to move everything in the house, sometimes it's best to leave because it gets a little crazy. I vacuumed my living room floor probably like 10 times. I even deleted some of the clips where I was vacuuming. I'm not sure what was going on that I needed to vacuum that much, but that floor probably got vacuumed more than it needed to. I'm somebody who loves area rugs and I have to have them. Once I got one for this living room, I've had 3 so far and I just love them. They just tie everything together. This one is crooked right now. I don't know how I didn't see that, but I do see it. So don't comment that I don't know how to put a rug straight because I am already aware. So this is the final walkthrough. There's a smudge on the camera. I apologize. I didn't realize it until I was editing. But this is the white cabinet. Got some more countertop space. This is the dining room. I added a new table runner. And I also put some decorations in the seller's cabinet that I didn't get on film. And this is the new color schemes of the living room. I really enjoy it. And then I also did a little sweep of my bedroom. I had filmed me making the bed, but I lost it in editing, so I do apologize for that. Thanks for watching the video.